Long ago there lived a king and a queen in a bower, and the king and the queen had 2 daughters and a son. The son's name was Hugh, and one day Hugh brought home a friend, William. Sweet William. William had dark curls falling across his forehead. And there was soon a promise of marriage between William and the elder princess. They exchanged gloves as tokens of promise. But you know, the younger princess, now she grew and flowered in her beauty. And when William looked at the younger, he loved her more. And the older sister was full of jealousy. She said, "My younger sister, come with me. Come to the bonny mill streams of Binnorie, where the water flows quick. Come with me to this place, and we will watch for our father's ships as they roll in across the sea." So the 2 sisters went down to the shore. And there they stood by the fast-flowing streams. Now, the younger sister stood upon a rock so she could look out across the waves for her father's ships. And the elder sister seized her younger sister by the waist and threw her down into the fast-flowing stream. And there she was carried, floating away. "Oh, my sister, I will drown, I cannot swim." "What care I if you drown? For you have taken away from me my love, William." "Oh, my sister, you can have William, you can have all that I possess. Only save me." But the elder princess walked away and back to the bower. Well, the younger princess, she carried on floating down the stream, sometimes floating and sometimes sinking beneath the water. And now she came close to a mill, where a great wheel was turning in the water. And the miller's daughter, she saw this white apparition floating down the stream towards her. And she ran for her father, the miller. And when he saw, he came to the wheel and he set his shoulder against the wheel to stop it, just in time. He reached down and took that princess from the water and laid her on the banks of the stream. Oh, but she was drowned. She was drowned. Now, at that time in Scotland, there lived a harp player. He was the finest musician in the whole of the land. And that harp player, who plucked upon the delicate strings of his harp, played only merry tunes so people would dance. But it just so happened that he came to that place and saw that beautiful princess lying on the bank, her face white, flowers in her hair, her long white robe, dead. He walked on but could not forget her face. After that, when he played his harp, all the tunes he played were sad. Long time passed. The elder princess was to be married to sweet William. The wedding was arranged, and the harp player was invited to play at the wedding. He came to the bonny mill dam of Binnorie, and there he saw the princess. But in those months, the flesh had rotted from her bones. There were her bones, gleaming white, and her long golden hair. A skeleton no more. And the harp player, he bent down and he picked up her breastbone, and he gathered some strands of golden hair, and from them he made himself a harp. And he took that harp of bone and hair up to the bower, and there he set it on a stool in the corner. And he took his old harp, and he began to play for the wedding. But the tunes he played were not happy. They were so sad. "Stop playing," said the king. "This is a wedding. At a wedding you should play merry tunes." The harp player could play no more. And then, from the stool in the corner, that harp made of bone and golden hair began to sing. "Oh, there sits my father the king, Binnorie, oh Binnorie, and by him sits my mother the queen, by the bonny mill dams of Binnorie. Oh, there stands my brother Hugh, Binnorie, oh Binnorie, and by him my William, both false and true, by the bonny mill dams of Binnorie. And by him my sister, who drowned me